Hello, Singapore. It's Tony Robbins. Listen, I am so excited to tell you that I'm coming back to your country here, to Singapore, in May of 2015. The last time I was there was 5 years ago in 2009. I can't wait to be back, especially during the celebration of your 50th year of independence. Such an exciting time for your country. Listen, if you're a fan of my work, you probably know that my entire life's focus is finding what makes the difference in people's lives. Why is it so many people dream such big dreams, but very few ever achieve it? And why is it more than half of all businesses are gone within a year? 80% are out of business within 5 years, and 96% of all businesses are gone within 10 years. That means only 4% make it over a 4-year or over a 10-year period of time. Now, I've had the privilege of working with some of those brilliant people in the world. And some of those people are people that are literally worldwide business leaders. And I take what I've learned from them and I put this into my event. And that's why this event is so valuable, because it's the best of all I've learned in over 3.5 decades, 37 years I've been doing this. But it's also the best of what I've learned from people like Richard Branson. Richard started over 400 companies over the last 48 years. And Steve Wynn from Macau, the most successful hotel magnate in the world. Steve's one of my dearest friends. He brought me to Macau on his private plane and walked me through exactly what he did when he opened up his hotel the very first day we were there. I watched him literally design and create what's become the most successful hotels in the world, and I can tell you exactly what he's done to succeed. I've worked with celebrities like Lee Hong Wong and Usher and some of the most famous athletes like Serena Williams, or some extraordinary actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Hugh Jackman. I've had a chance to work with a whole series of global leaders, from Nelson Mandela and Mother Teresa and Princess Diana while they were alive, as well as President Clinton and a series of other presidents around the world. Look, if you really want to take control of your life, if you want to transform your body, your energy, your money, your relationships, or your business, this is the place to do it. I'm going to provide an event here that will show you the best of what I've learned by working with more than 50 million people from 100 countries around the world, and I'm going to show you the patterns that made them successful. Now listen, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you started. I started with nothing. I started literally in a thing where we had no money and food during the time of my growing up. I had 4 different fathers. I had no role models, but I found that success leaves clues. And what I've learned is that if people are successful financially, in their business, emotionally, in their energy or their body, they're not lucky. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. I know most people don't have a great body with tons of energy they sustain. Most people are not rich financially. They don't start with very little and get a lot. Most people don't have great relationships. Most people don't, but a few do. And I'm always in search of the few who do, to figure out what is it that they do different than everybody else. There's a few people out there that are very rich that started with nothing. There's a few people out there that create incredibly successful businesses, and I've spent time on them to figure out what's different about them. There's a few people out there that are passionate and feel alive every single day of their life. I'm interested in the few who do versus the many who talk. And if you're like me and you're not willing to settle for less than you can possibly share or give or create in your life, then I need to see you at my event when I come here in May for this big celebration for 2015. So I just want you to know, I've extracted and modeled the best strategies, and I'm going to show you how to compress decades into days. Look, I have more than 24 companies around the world now. Myself personally, I've taken what I've applied, not just learned it intellectually. The companies I've built and the companies I'm not a partner in are now approaching $6 billion a year US in sales. And my businesses, by the way, are as diverse as hospitality. I have the top resort in the Fiji Islands, financial services, company I've called Advisors Excel, and I'm a partner in, Fortune Practice Management for doctors. I'm in the pharmaceutical business, I should say vitamins and nutrient business, and I'm also in technology and education. So I don't care what your business is, I have insights to show you how to take yourself from where you are now to where you really want to be. Listen, I know if you're listening to me right now, still watching, there must be some part of you that wants the next level. And I really know that if you will go for it, if you'll just give me a couple days of your time of total immersion, you're going to have the time of your life, and you're going to take your business and grow at 30 to 130%, and you're also going to transform yourself. So I hope to see you at the event. I'd love to meet you personally. Click at the link at the bottom of the screen for more information, and until I see you, live with passion.